Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, Sumo fans. I'm Vinny and this is Sumo Files. And today I'm going to talk about day 14 of the Basho. So without further ado, let's dive into the highlights. Ura defeated Ryuden by oshidashi to open the day. Ryuden actually started well, pushing against Ura's face to break his charge, but the Kisemen held his ground by blocking with his left arm on the chest. From there, he cleverly used his opponent's own forward momentum, pivoted to destabilize him, and calmly sent him out. With this, Ura reaches 10 wins and becomes a strong candidate for a Sanshou prize, while Ryuden is 9-5 and still has a chance to go for a double-digit record. Oshoma followed by defeating Shodai with oshidashi. Shodai took the initiative as the Tachi-ai, trying to grab the Mawashi and even going for a hatakikomi. Though he failed, he kept pressing forward and eventually secured Oshoma's belt, nearly finishing him with an watedashi nage. Shodai pushed hard to force him out, but Oshoma surprised him with an uchigaki attempt, which stalled the bout. With both grips crossed on the same side, the two rikishi stood locked for a while, until Oshoma suddenly broke the silence, spinning Shodai around, releasing the Mawashi, analyzing the situation and then landing two sharp thrusts to the face that drove him out. It was a long and technical match that displayed the full repertoire of both men, who now stand even at 9-5. Wakamotoharu secured the next bout with a Yorikiri win over Hakuoho. Although Hakuoho appears to have a strong Tachi-ai, in the blink of an eye Wakamotoharu locked in a perfect Hidariyotsu and even managed to grab both sides of the Mawashi, forcing the Isegahama Rikishi out in a flash. This victory guarantees kachi-koshi for the Arashi Omen, while Hakuoho must now fight for his against Ura on the final day. Aonishiki then defeated Hiradoumi by hatakikomi. The fight felt like a shorter replay of yesterday's bout. Once again, Aonishiki started on the back foot, absorbing Hiradoumi's barrage of tsupari, but he suddenly lowered his stance, caught his opponent's body, twisted him, and threw him down. The Ajigawa Rikishi now celebrates his 11th win, making it 4 straight tournaments in double digits, an extraordinary feat. Since his debut in Makuuchi, the Ukrainian has never finished with less than that, and on the final day he even has the chance to claim his career best score. Hiradoumi, however, sits at 7-7 and must face Kimbozan, who shares the same record. Takanosho then overpowered Kirishima with Tsukidashi. His thrusts landed with precision, targeting chest and face alike, completely breaking the Sekiwake's balance. Kirishima tried to recover, but lacked the experience in Noshizumo to respond. With 11 wins and 1 day left, Takanosho is having a brilliant tournament, and at this point it's almost certain he will receive a Sanshou prize along with a big promotion in the next Banzuke. Meanwhile, Kirishima falls to Makekoshi after repeating the same mistakes from last tournament. But then came the unexpected moment. Yokozuna Onosato stepped onto the dohyo to face Ozeki Kotozakura, who didn't show up. The Sadogatake Ozeki withdrew with a right knee injury, handing the championship leader a free win. That meant Onosato only needed Hoshoryu to lose to secure the yusho. But that was not how things turned out, because Hoshoryu closed the day by defeating Wakatakakage with hatakikomi. Watching it back multiple times, there's no denying it was a henka. And to be fair, although unfortunate, it was kind of justified. Fans, especially those in the arena, hope for more action, but this is competition first and spectacle second. Hoshoryu must have been frustrated seeing his rival gifted a free win by the same rikishi that beat him yesterday, and Wakatakakage pays the price, falling to Makekoshi. Now, everything comes down to the last day. Hoshoryu vs Onosato, Yokozuna vs Yokozuna. If Onosato wins, he takes the Emperor's Cup. If Hoshoryu wins, we go to a playoff. A perfect change into a great tournament. But anyway, that's all for today. So if you enjoyed this coverage, consider liking the video, subscribing to the channel and turning on notifications so you don't miss any future content. That's it guys, until next time.